Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We are out here breathing in that beautiful prana, baby. We're in the middle of a canyon. Feels fantastic. Can I get a hello? How to live an effortless life. I'm going to share with you 7 secrets that have helped me live an effortless life. The first one, because I get tons of questions on this, is to expect the road humps. You see, a lot of us, we have this vision of people living an effortless life and everything is just smooth sailing. Absolutely not. I don't know anybody that has an easy life. You see, people that live an effortless life have a phenomenal attitude. Can I get a hello there? They change how they react in hard times. That's the only difference, right? Once you start changing how you react, whatever life throws at you. Look, sometimes the cat down the road goes missing, down the canyon. Sometimes the mail doesn't come on time. Sometimes you wear different colored socks. Don't worry about it. Sometimes you even forget who the hell you are. Sometimes, just sometimes, you open the fridge and nothing's inside it. But if your attitude is phenomenal, if you expect the road humps, that there may be days of no harvest, then you begin to live an effortless life. Why? Because you are letting go of resistance. Life isn't just peaches and cream and unicorns and almond milk with hazelnuts. Sometimes it can get real rough. But if you don't expect the road humps, which a lot of us don't, well, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. And it always happens about 6 o'clock on a Friday, right? Just when you were just getting cozy, the car breaks down. You got to expect that. Expect the worst. And then you will be pleasantly surprised. The second secret is to embrace the inner nerd in you. The inner nerd. I talk about owning your weirdness and then proving your weirdness. You see, all of us have an inner nerd. You might be a money nerd. I'm a skating nerd and a camera nerd and a can I get a hello there kind of nerd. You might be a dog nerd, an architect nerd. Whatever nerd you are, everybody's a nerd. But some people don't want to embrace how nerdy they are. They just want to be normal. You just want to fit in, go along to get along to sing in the choir, which is really singing a really rubbish tune. Yeah, terrible. Right? We're so into fitting in, making sure the shoe fits when your foot is sticking out the other side. But no, you're trying to squeeze in, right? That's what a lot of us do. And that's why it's a pain in the ass. Living an effortless life is about taking your foot out of that shoe because it definitely doesn't fit. And then finding your right size. Embracing that you are unique. It's not about being normal. I've never seen a normal person in my life because let's face it, behind closed doors, everybody's a bit crazy. Can I get a hello there? Especially you. Especially you. Right? So just admit it, you're a nerd. Admit it, you're uniquely weird. And don't worry about it. The third secret, Have you heard that song, Summertime? One of the lyrics Will Smith said was, "And if it ain't broke, then don't try to fix it." What a tune. What a tune. But Will, what's up, Ralph? Hey, Will, I got one for you. If it is broke, then don't try to fix it. Replace it and get a new one. Can I get a hello there? Because so many times I find people, I go to their homes and they're always trying to replace stuff. They're always trying to fix stuff. Not replace stuff, no. They don't go that far. They're trying to fix stuff, repair stuff, that's right. Right? When they should, yes, just replace it. Ever gone to someone's house and their TV? Do they watch a TV? Never mind. Yeah, their TV is broken. Or maybe their clock is broken. And they say, oh, this is the 9th time I've repaired it. And you're like, oh, goodness gracious. Do you know you could have actually bought a whole new one the first time round? So what's helped me along my journey is just talking to myself. Hi, Ralph. What's up, Ralph? How you doing, Ralph? I'm good, Ralph. Yeah, that's broken, Ralph. Okay, Ralph. What should you do, Ralph? Go and buy a new one, Ralph. Makes sense, Ralph. Definitely, Ralph. Thank you. Yes. Right? Buy a new one. Stop being a cheapskate, for goodness sake. Goodness sakes. Okay, number 4. The 4th little secret to live an effortless life is to do one thing at a time. Now, as a psychologist and counselor, I always tell people, if you're going to multitask, you better have 6 arms. Right? If you're going to multitask, you better have eyes at the back of your head. You see, a lot of us, we want to do everything at once. We overwhelm ourselves. We bite off way too much more than we can chew. You see, it's not about doing everything. It's about doing one thing well. Because I know a lot of people who try to do everything. That's right, they try to do everything and they get nothing done. So what's helped me is realizing that I don't want to dilute my creativity by having hands all over the place. No, don't do that. What's helped me create abundance is by doing one thing and one thing well. Because a lot of us, we get distracted, sidetracked. We want to save the world. We can't even save ourselves. Let's be honest. Never mind, that's another story. So doing one thing is super powerful, super duper powerful, right? The 5th secret is, if you're from the UK, you probably know the Tesco advert. Every little helps, right? A lot of people, they say, well, what does my voice matter? Who's gonna listen to me? Who cares? And I always say, look, if you don't give it a go, you'll never know. You never know who you might touch, who you might impact just by being yourself. But oh no, you think whatever you have to say is total rubbish. And you're probably right. Because it's only when you say, actually, what I have to say is the bomb, is amazing. Okay, then you hit the jackpot. Because if you don't respect what you have to say, why the hell should I? Can I get a hello there? Every little helps. Whatever you do now will echo on into eternity. Thank you, Marcus Aurelius. The small steps are what matter. Not the long strides, the small steps. That's what creates the consistency. That's what helps you not overwhelm yourself. Not the long strides, but the small steps. Right? So that's what's helped me along my journey. Small steps every single day. Right? That way you don't trip up and it doesn't hurt as much. Okay? Now, if we go to number 6. It's all about knowing what you want. I meet people every single day. I don't know what to do with my life. I'm like, do you think I know what to do with your life? I've just met you, right? But once you know what your hobbies are, what your passions are, that will help direct you into your true life purpose. So once you know what you want, once you know what you came here to do, it's a lot easier to live an effortless life. Why? Because it helps you do that little one thing, just one thing well. One thing, not 1,000 things, no, just one thing well. Once you know what you want, you go after it. No, you don't have to even go after it. It comes to you. Once you know what you want, all the other distractions disappear around you. Once you know what you want, you put total focus into it. Once you know what you want, what do you want, by the way? We're still trying to figure that out. Life becomes a whole lot easier. You save a lot of money, time, energy, and you have the time of your life. And lastly, number 7, to live an effortless life. What's helped me along my journey is practice. I always say there is no perfect. Where did this whole idea of being perfect come from? There is only practice, right? And we have to also, a bonus one is to get rid of this notion that life has to be hard. Life is full of suffering. I'm like, you must have got out at the wrong exit. Not for me. Life is a playground. Every day I'm breathing in that beautiful prana, having the time of my life, right? Because I realize life is meant to be lived in a very simple way. Simplicity is the highest form of sophistication. But obviously, simplicity is very complex, right? It only comes to few. When you realize that 10,000 hours, that's what it takes to become a master at your craft. I've been making videos for years, and I'm still learning. I'm still a student, but at the same time, the reason why we're creating abundance, we're growing exponentially, is because Ralph keeps practicing every single day. Ralph realizes there is no perfection, so Ralph falls down 7 times and then gets back up 8. Can I get a hello there? But the more Ralph practices, the easier it becomes. Why? Because now Ralph gets trust. That's good. Now Ralph gets confidence. That's excellent. And now Ralph can accept himself 100%. You win some, you lose some, but you live to see another day. Can I get a hello there? We're in the middle of a canyon. What day is it today? What time is it, more like? We don't have a watch. We definitely don't have a calendar. We're just free. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace.